Hello and welcome to this video tutorial where we are going to see how you can add additional columns to your AdWords interface. Having logged into the interface for this particular client, we see the standard columns: campaign, budget, status, enhance, clicks, impressions, click-through rate, average, cost per click, cost, average position, and labels. Ideally, we would also like to see the bounce rate, the time on site. We may like to see the invalid clicks or the impression share that each of the campaigns have gotten for their respective networks. If you click on columns in the campaigns interface, you can then click on customize columns. You will then be taken to a section that allows you to add new columns. And where you have added columns in the past, or you have default columns, you can move them around. There are three campaign metrics that are embedded: campaign, the status of the campaign, and whether or not it's an enhanced campaign. And then there's a series of different levels that you can go down to for the metrics that you're looking for. For us, average CPM and invalid clicks are great from the performance. We ignore attributes, call details, and conversions. If we go down to competitive metrics and add the search impression share and the display impression share, and on Google Analytics we'll add in the bounce rate, the pages visited, and average visit duration. Now these are the metrics that the Wonks use, and we recommend that you use too. We do just make a few changes around where the columns sit, so we'll move average CPM underneath average CPC. We'll remove the labels tab. We'll put bounce rate underneath the average position. We'll raise up to underneath average CPM. We'll bring our invalid clicks underneath bounce rate, our search impression share under invalid clicks, our display impression share underneath the search impression, the page visits can go under the display impression share, and the average visit duration can go under page visits, cost being the last that we look at. Click apply. We'll now see that the data we've been given is much more versatile. This account doesn't have all that many metrics running on it currently, and so the data is very limited. For a completed campaign of 10 days, such as the campaign that we're currently looking at, what we'll see is that the metrics are very important. Bounce rate for the display network was quite high. The bounce rate on the search network was exactly what we aim for, 50%. Impression share was only 72% on the search network. On the display network it was half on average. And we'll notice that the time on site for both campaigns was quite low. What this data means is that we can make a greater analysis of what's happening. If we see that time on site is low, it means that there's a problem with the engagement on the website. Why is the user not staying to fulfill an action, such as a conversion or contacting you? So you'll need to look at your on-page SEO report to find out what we've suggested in that regard. But these are the sorts of metrics that you'll need to be able to see. A click is not just a click. If the person has bounced, so 76% of the time the user who clicked on the ad bounced away, it's a wasted click. And for the particular client that we're looking at the moment, we in the online report have suggested that they stop advertising and that they need to really focus on their website development before they spend any more money in driving people to that website. If you have any questions about adding columns, please head to our Facebook page, that's facebook.com/webwonks, and leave us a message. Otherwise, thanks for watching.